welcome back to the final approach. This is episode 4, I think. Last time we went into orbit with Val and she survived, and we managed to not go fast enough when we were coming back, which is absurd, so absurd. But here's where we left off. So we've got all of our science, 130 science, that's good. So we can actually get our solar panels. We've got loads of science from all of our EVAs. We've got material science, we've got EVA report from space, which was like 8 science each. We've got a big chunk of science for upper atmosphere as well, so that's all added up, so that's nice. We've got some funds back, got a load of funds for completing missions. Val is now a 1-star Kerbal, which I think means she can actually do some more stuff as a pilot. Right, first of all let's spend some science. Well, we want to get electric. I think we want to get electric. It gives us these illuminate. We don't really need lights. I'm not sure lights are that important to us. Thermal control. Yeah, solar cells. Right. Okay. Got that. That's done. So we've got 40 science left, which we're going to spend on stability because I want those bits for doing our next mission. Right. We've upgraded the tracking station. We've upgraded that. What does the launch pad give us? Launch pad gives us more mass. What does this give me? I can't afford it. It gives me more parts. I'm stuck at 30 parts at the moment. That is problematic for my next mission, I think. So, explore the moon. What do I get? I get an advance, and I get fly by the moon, gather scientific data from the moon, return from a flyby. So this is World First Society, grand scheme of things. A little about the moon. Let's see if we can explore it a bit further. Today's your lucky day. Simply head to the moon and pass by it. Okay, we're doing that. Yeah, we're going to the moon. Today is go to the moon. Radial decoupler landed at Kerbin. Gives me some science. I could just stick no, because I'm limited on number of parts. I can't do that, but I can do that when we do the drug parachute test. We'll do a drug parachute test at some point. We'll just add that for now. Booster flying over Kerbin, couple of suborbital, heat shield don't need, flight over Kerbin, and some observations. Right, we're going to the moon. Or moon. We're going to the moon. Now, do we send Val again? That is the question. We've been putting her at risk quite a lot. And, yeah. So, what have we got? We have got 25 parts on this craft. Let us have a think. What do I want to do? We're going to take this. Actually, first of all, we're going to call it the carrot 5. Carrot 5. We're going to have to choose another vegetable at some point because, you know, carrot is just getting excessive. I just want to go. I'm not massively worried about the science. So I don't need 2 of you, but I need to be able to reach the other one. Now let's be smart about this. The science we're going to get is going to be in orbit. So are you the same mass? You are. Right. We're going to take those off. Don't have action groups yet. No, I don't. And we're aiming to. We want to get 2 of those. So we're going to get 2. Yeah, we'll go for 2 of you again, and then I want 1 of you just there. And then the other one needs to counterbalance it just there. And then little trick, if you're ever doing this, center of mass is there. Do that, plop it on absolute. That's not going to be useful for me. That's going to be the way it's going to have to be. So I think what's actually going to happen is we're going to have to pull these out, and these are going to have to slide down a bit. How's that going to look? That's going to stick out. That's going to be accessible, is it? Yeah, that's going to be accessible. Right. I wonder whether we stick these on the capsule underneath, like so. I think we do. I think we're going to attach you there, which then means I can move these up a bit. Well, we can actually put them where they're supposed to be for once, which would be good, wouldn't it? So, God, please tell me, am I doing too much in the VAB? Am I talking too much about building and stuff like that? I have not built just a pure moon sort of flyby craft in an age. So this is an odd one for me, actually. It's not something I do a lot of. Not in stock anyway, but then again, I don't do much in stock anyway. So, yeah, that's interesting. Can the Kerbal reach those from there? If not, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? That's close enough, I think. Whoever the Kerbal is, we haven't decided if it's going to be Val or not yet. I think it's going to be Val. I think it's going to be. Get rid of that. Why have I got a little one? Put you on in the standard boring colour that we're using. I just want to get money. I'd like to get science. We're going to have to go back at some point anyway. Do I do this? Because I'm going to end up. Yeah, you know what? We're not gonna. We're just going to take these ones because this is our first flight. So we're over the weight limit. I need to save this, and I thought I'd increase the pad already. We need to increase the pad because we've got bigger parts now. So we'll increase the pad. How far off am I on here? So we need, basically when we do this, we'll be able to upgrade that, and that'll then allow us to do everything we need to do. So, okay, we've got that. What is my delta V going to be? Vacuum. 2000, that's a lot of delta V. I can't even remember how much it is to get to the moon. It's about 900, 1000, I think, something like that. So that's 4, so that's not going to be enough with this stage at the start, is it? So we're going to go for a classic little change in design, which is I'm going to put some swivels on it. Let's put some swivels on. And we're going to put some decouplers. I want to put a couple of swivels, not a couple of swivels. I actually want reliance, is what I want, because I think they're more efficient at low altitude. Reliant has an ISP of 265 and you have 250, so we actually want the Reliant low down for grunt. And I want, how many parts have I got left? Okay, so I've got about 5 parts for each of these. That's going to be fun. Okay, so what does that give me? Fuel tank. I need a nose cone as well. There we go. Right. So that, that. Do I have struts? I have struts. That's good. We'll stick a strut in about there. No, come here. Don't want you there. I want you in the middle there. And then we're going to fire it straight across, and that will actually just connect across there quite nicely. Right. So that goes to, I want to fire them all at the start at the same time. So that gives me 3, that should be more than enough, I think, for a little flyby. And what's my mass? My mass is okay, my parts, I could put another 2 parts on. You know what? Take that off. Give me another fuel tank. There's no point doing things half measures. There we go. Fuel tank. It's on the wrong one. So if you do that, there we go, connected. Right. What's my thrust going to be? 2. Right, how many parts have I got left? Have I got any more parts? I don't have any more parts. That's annoying. I could go to just one of these and then put another fuel tank on that stage there, because my liftoff thrust is high, and here it's high. Yes, let's do that. Let's just let's go for 1. Completely throws off my whole balance situation. We'll put it on there, just above that. We'll move it in just as far as it will go. Smidging it up a bit and across like that. Doesn't at all look weird, does it? Right, decouple, parachute. Engines fire, that separates, then that separates, that goes. This should be enough. Why is it now saying that I don't have any more delta V there? That's interesting. Have I broken something? I don't know. Right, take that, put another fuel tank on there and make it pretty. Right, 2 engines go, put that back on there. Yeah, that's plenty enough. In fact, that's probably enough to go to Minmus as well. I could have done without the struts, but no. And I don't have enough for launch clamps, so this thing's going to be a bit wobbly, I think, on the pad. Val's in it. We're 10 minutes in. I haven't launched a craft. Should probably have done this as a speedy up bit, but you know what? Let's just do it. So, launch. Let's go. And we're going to go quick. Could probably wait for the moon alignment, but we're not going to. So, T, Z, everything's ready. Go. There we go. And start to turn, because it's going to take a while to turn. So we want to know what we're doing. We want to get into an orbit around Kerbin to start with. And once we're in orbit around Kerbin, then we can pretty much go anywhere. So you see our side boosters are smaller, so they're running out. If I had fuel lines, we'd actually do some asparagus staging or something clever. It's very loud. It's very loud. Ooh, I might have to pull this volume down in post a little bit, because I'm deafening myself right now. Engines are loud. Lots of engines. Zoom out. Oh, it's better. Right. So we're coming up and we're turning. Come on. We're about 500 meters per second. Okay. We're actually not flying straight though. That's a problem. We're actually going off on a wonk. So off we go. Come on. Come on. Getting up there. Bit of heating coming on now. Ooh, it's not what we wanted. A lot of heating. It's very hot. Let's just shut that down a bit. Ooh, not the sort of flight profile you normally go for. We've got a minute until we actually make interface with anything. And what we're actually going to do is... I didn't put any solar panels on it. Oh no. I think we're going to be okay, because I'm not transmitting science. I think this is one of those things where... Does the terrier produce electricity? Oh. Have I done a bad? Have I done a bad? I think I might have. I may have done a bad. Val, this could be painful. We're going to try. You know what? We'll put you on a free return trajectory. You can hold your breath or something on the way back. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll try and put you on a free return trajectory. Yeah, that'll be fine. Val, you'll be fine. Don't worry. Yeah, everybody does that. It's common. In fact, Apollo program used free return trajectories. So get rid of those boosters. Right, now we've got the big booster on. And so this one needs to get us to pretty much orbit. If it gets us close to orbit, we're okay. And I'm okay with orbit being 80 kilometer orbit. We'll see. So we're just burning down a little bit now, because I have the fuel for it, I think. I mean, I think this craft could probably be near to being able to land on Minmus. Oh look, Val is very excited. I'm not entirely sure why, because she's potentially going to have to hold her breath. Now this engine does produce electricity, but I'm going to have to minimize orbital maneuvers with the Terrier, because I don't think the Terrier engine actually produces electricity, if I remember rightly. I think it doesn't. So there, that would be problematic at best. So we're just trying to push our apoapsis towards us a bit, and we'll cut it there. That's going to stay in orbit. Retrograde it. If I do this, I'm going to have to use electricity to turn the thing round. Right, if I turn that off, I don't use any electricity. Right, that's going to be rubbish. We're going to have to deal with that in the future, or it'll, if it's actually junk, it'll actually probably, because it's got no probe core, it'll probably actually vanish. Right, there is the moon. Right, so I want to do a transfer to the moon, and I want to do it from about here. So let's add our maneuver, which we now have because we have done all of the building of the facilities required for that. And we're gonna, I don't want the alarm clock. I've not used it yet, but I don't want it. Right, focus view. I want to move my maneuver node. Give me my maneuver node. Thank you. Why can I not do my maneuver node? Maneuver node. Hello. Thank you. Right. I want a free return trajectory. So for free return trajectory, we want to go around the front. I think that's right. think that's right. I think you want to go around the front. So we'll just do that. Is that going to take us around the front? No, it is not. So I have to go this way, don't I? Until I come around and back. Like so. There we go. Right, so we're getting to it. Getting to it. And then we just want to skim that. Come on. Come on. Skim it. Give me a skimming orbit. So why does it work? Well, what we're actually looking at... Ooh, we've got a second interaction. Are we still not... Still not out of the... What's my periaps? Okay, so I want to just keep going. There we go. Right. What is my periaps now going to be around here? 72. I want to be a bit more. 72. Oh no, I'm actually hitting the atmosphere. Oh, I have actually gone way big on this. So what I need to do is just skim the moon. Right. That's me skimming the moon, and I am... Yeah, I'm coming in fast for that. Do I risk it for a biscuit? I could move the position of my maneuver. That might help it. Yeah, actually that would. Do that. That gives me a... Yeah, that's better. That's much better. And then we just pull that down. I'm just trying to focus on the screen right now. So there we go. Oh, too low. That's better. Right. We'll fine tune that once we're there. Right. So the Apollo missions use free return trajectories because, quite simply, we'll just time up that. Quite simply, they were worried about engines not restarting them. Now we don't have that problem on stock Kerbal, but I am used to it on other modded versions, so that's partly why I'm doing it. But also, just because if I could go into orbit around the moon, in fact, do I need to go into orbit? I think it's just a flyby, isn't it? Return from Kerbin by flyby, gather scientific data. Okay, so that's all I need to do, is just fly by the moon and get some science data on the way. Right. Now we need to monitor our electric charge quite considerably. So there we go. We are there. Burn is going to be about 50 seconds. And so we're going to start about 30 seconds to go, I think, roughly. Well, now 28 seconds. Start it now. There we go. Oh, it's got a countdown now. Oh, that's clever. If you tell it where you want it, you can... Oh, so if I did that, I want to start it at 40. I like to start at 40. I'm going to put that there like that from now on. That's a nice little addition. How long has that been in the game? Is that new? Is that new? This little count... There goes our stage. Right. And what the good thing about stock engines is you can throttle them like anything. You can throttle them to almost zero, which is not what I'm entirely used to again with things and stuff and things. But yeah, let's see how it goes. So we're heading out to the moon. This is the point where I put this on and I start to look at our actual track and go, that's nothing like I'm supposed to be doing. So we're going around the front of the moon, which will actually slow us down on our return. Or is supposed to. Now where does that take me? I need a little bit more to do this. Right. I'm just going to hold it prograde. Get rid of that. Right, what's that? I need to retrograde it, I think. Yeah, let's retrograde it. We're using up electricity. I don't like doing that. So. Oh no, I need it to be prograde. Oh. Uh-oh. Right. $60, $38. That's good enough. That's it. That is our free return trajectory setup. Let us accelerate to the moon. Can I go to the moon encounter? Can I go press the app button to do that? So can I do that? Warp here. What I could do is I can actually just before we get to that, pause this. We can do a bit of don't use my electricity. Right. Oh, I should have got rid of that jetpacks. Crew report. Get that. EVA report. So this should be space high above Kerbin, I believe. Is that what it's called? EVA report. Get that. I'm going to take this data we're going to store the data, we're going to board. And what we actually forgot to do is to do this. Log that. Get all the science. Come on, sea monsters, get all the science. Get that, I don't want to transmit it. Got to get out again. Do this. Can we reach it? Log, no. Take data. That's what I wanted. I've already logged it because I'm not a scientist. I can't do it when I'm outside, but I can when I'm in. I still don't get that. Why can I do the experiment when I'm in the capsule, but I can't when I'm out because I'm not a scientist? I get the not doing, like not resetting experiments, but yeah, that's a bit of an odd one. So warp here, please. There we go. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I suppose I should use my alarm clock facility right now, couldn't I? Because that's, how do I do that? So create alarm, manual alarm. Ooh. Right, so I want to set one for, cancel that. Am I in the sphere of influence of the moon yet? Are we in the sphere of influence of the moon? Yes, we are, right. And we're still coming back down in the right place. So let's create an alarm. Let's try doing that. So we want an alarm at periapse, event margin, years, days, minutes, seconds, days, minute, hours, minutes, 1 minute. Add the alarm. Okay. Right. So let's do this. We're going to get some more science. I'll log the temperature. We're going to log the pressure. We're going to do a crew report. Got that. Get all the science. We're going to do an EVA. We're high above, I'm guessing, are we? Yeah. So high above the moon. So we don't get much in the way of data. Take data. Can I take the data here as well? Is that possible? Thank you. And from you, take data. And now we're going to store that. And we're going to board. Right. So now, let's see how this works. Does this slow me down? Is this going to slow me down when I get nearby? Because that actually is quite nerve-wracking. If it doesn't, I'm just going to fly straight past it. So let's just speed it up. I'm going to get ready to click it if it doesn't slow me down. Oh, it does! So it's just like Kerbal Alarm Clock then. I love Kerbal Alarm Clock, and now it's in stock. That is superb. Now, am I low enough to get low science? Okay, delete and close. It's very much the same. Space high over the moon. Oh. So I need to get lower. I thought we were going lower. That's moved, doesn't it? I thought, oh, you know what? That's annoying. Oh well. We'll have to come back and go closer. I suppose this is our little test, and we don't have space high. This is our test, and we don't have batteries. We don't have anything else on the craft. So Now let's check. Have we actually got the whole? Right. Don't want that. Don't want that. Didn't do a radial decoupler because we're not doing those. Gather scientific data and then return. So that's the two things I need to do. I won't know until I get back if I've done them. So with that, let's fast forward time a little bit because we're just going to leave the sphere of influence now, aren't we? There we go. We've got connection to Kerbin again. So we just barely don't get connection to Kerbin. Right. I want to go to here. 3 days. Hold on a second, which way am I going? Am I going out that way? That's 3 days. That's 4 hours. That's 1 day. I don't understand. I do not understand. How is that 3 days there? Oh, now it's 2. I'm sure that said 3 days. I'm convinced that she said 3 days. Right, how's our electric charge? We are cheating this because I actually feel bad that Valentina would have been using electric charge. Let's be entirely honest. She can't hold her breath. She's loving it though. She's probably got carbon dioxide poisoning or something because she's really loving it. Now, I actually want to. I want to bring that. That's an okay height actually. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. Do I want to slow us down? I actually don't. I actually don't want to slow us down. So we're just going to go for atmospheric interface. Then we're going to decouple and let the craft do its thing. This episode is 25 minutes now, so we're going to do this and then we're going to end the episode. a moon-free return trajectory flyby thingy. That's a lovely... Ooh, now was there always an island in the middle of there? Has there always been an island in the middle of that? I always thought that was empty. Interesting. Must go and have a look at that at some point. Right. How are we doing? Can we get a EVA report? Yeah. No, I keep trying for getting this desert, and it's not going to happen. And we're flying. You know what? Stop risking, Val. Stop risking, Val. Right. Here we go. We're actually. Oh, we're in the atmosphere. Should probably decouple things. And. Uh oh. Something exploded. Something exploded. What exploded? Oh, my scientific... How did that not explode? Wow. Note to self, decouple craft a bit before you hit the atmosphere when you're coming back from the moon, because it gets hot pretty quickly. Whoa. Well, that's a bit of a big one. What's this? Explore the moon. Take a close... Oh, so we actually completed that bit, and we've got some other money from that as well. That's good. Okay, so we completed one part of that task. Right. I can't believe the electricity actually survives. We've got monoprop. I could have got rid of the monoprop, I suppose. Ablator's going down. Is it actually going to use much of it? I still don't think we actually need all that. Maybe if you come back from interplanetary travel or something. I should probably speed this up because it's just a return and you're just watching it return. Loving the British flag. I don't know why I chose to put the British flag on this mission or actually in this playthrough. I could have used the channel logo. I should really ask you, like, if you want to send me flags, I'll put them on the craft for different missions. You want them for Juna and Elu and things? Send me the pictures. I'll put them on. I think I can. I'll probably be able to. Yeah, and I know there's actually flags you can do things with as well. So we'll see. Right, let's actually have a look at this mission that has always been eluding me. 300 meters per second at 10,000. I wonder whether we will make that with this one. Oh, we're going back up. Oh no. We are supposed to be. So we're hopping. We're gonna hop a little bit, and then are we? It says we're not. Oh, we're about to start going back down again. So in about 10 seconds, we're going to start going back down. So we've actually done the perfect return because you want a little hop. So this is, again, one of the things the Apollo did and Gemini, I think, did it as well. Instead of going ballistic return, they used the bottom of the craft as almost like a wing, almost like a Faraday wing is what I would call it, but it's probably not right. It's probably actually its shape, right, and it causes pressure differentials. Anyway, they used it to introduce lift to the capsule, so they didn't come down straight like this. They would actually come at a tilt. They actually redistribute the weight in the capsule, so the capsule was at an angle, and then the forces applied to it would actually push it upwards ever so much, just so it could lift itself out. So that they would come in to the atmosphere and then lift up into not so much lift up, but slow their descent through the atmosphere. As they lost speed, they bled speed out, because you don't want to lose all your speed at once to get too much heat for that. Right. Are we going to be going fast enough when we get down to that speed? That's my concern. I don't think we are. I think we're going to have lost it by then. 300 is my target. Right. 300. Come on. No. Oh, I did it again. Seriously. Right, so we're going to have to put together a radial decoupler drogue parachute craft in the next episode just to do that. We'll slide it in at the start or something, I think. There we go. Failed yet again to get a drogue parachute mission, and you get quite a bit of money for that as well. Right, I don't actually need the drogue parachute. This has actually been a really nice return. I could just cut that, couldn't I? Right, Val, well done. I believe that makes you the first Kerbal to orbit and the first Kerbal to... Did Jeb? I can't remember if you did or not now. I have to go back. Somebody please post below. Was Val the one that did the first orbit? But you've been the first one to go around the moon, so that's a nice achievement. Yeah. I'm not sure I like the water on stock. It's a bit insipid is the phrase, but we're approaching the 30-minute mark on this recording, so as Val comes down, I think we can all see now that she's going to complete this mission. We'll just pop that down there so we can actually see it. Actually, no, we won't, because at the start of next mission, we'll see if she succeeded. So, from me, from Val, who's very happy about being back safely, until next time, have a great one.